You don't really know much about Halloween.
Hello and welcome to another unboxing video. I am your host Joel. I am one half of the Newlydeads. If you're not familiar with who the Newlydeads are, please go to our website at thenewlydeads.com to find out everywhere we are, all we do, information about us. It's a lot to digest at our website, so please go check that out. We also have a TV show that we do called Dollar Store Drive-In. It's a half an hour chat show where we watch a film and then talk about it. It's a lot of fun. A lot of editing goes into that. It's part comedy, part Mystery Science Theater, part we don't watch the movie, but you'll see if you watch it. But we also convert that into a podcast, so the day after the show airs, typically on Wednesdays, then you can check out the podcast on Spotify and a bunch of other fine podcasting directories. The show airs on the following networks. I'll put that information up here so you can check that out. And in 2025, our goal is to grow the channel, so please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, families, your neighbors, your enemies, your dogs, your cats, whatever. Let them know. We'd love to grow the channel a little bit this year. And so far, we've been making small strides. So thank you so much to those of you who have already done this for us. We truly appreciate it. So for this episode, this is the April subscriber box from Vinegar Syndrome. I did re-up my subscription this year. So the first film I'm going to have to be careful with because there's a little bit of nudity on it. So I think I'm going to stick to just showing you the backside, which is a little less risque. The front is all out, just not safe for YouTube. The first one we have is Murder Rock, aka Dancing Death from 1984. Or I guess it's maybe Murder Rock Dancing Death. I'm not sure. This is about an owner of a prestigious New York ballet school who teams up with a male model to solve a series of bizarre murders of a few of the students. This is directed by Lucio Fulci, who did Zombie from 1979, one of the quintessential zombie films of the time, as well as The New York Ripper, one of the very few Italian horror movies that I just instantly kind of was drawn to. It's just a crazy movie. This stars Olga Karlatos, who was in Zombie 1979, was also in Purple Rain, yes, the Prince film. A little bit of trivia here. This was supposed to be the start of a trilogy called Trilogia della Musica, and should have been followed by two more giallis titled Killer Samba and Thrilling Blues. Yet, due to Fulci becoming very ill and being forced to stop working for more than 2 years, the full trilogy project was eventually abandoned. So, like I said, I can't show you the front because of some things that are on there, so I'm going to just skip to, I think the inside's okay. So we've got here we go, the lovely slipcase porn that is notorious for Vinegar Syndrome. They have a lot of slipcases. So you get a slipcase of a slipcase of a slipcase. This is a 4K release. There's the cover there. Nothing there to be shocked at. On the back, we've got information about the film. Inside, we have, well, there you go. That we can hide that. Both the Blu-ray and the 4K versions of the film. Now, along with this, we have the this lovely little booklet. Vinegar Syndrome does a good job with that. Got that new book smell, and I don't know what's in here. It's primarily just writings and some shots. There's nothing crazy in there. It's basically just like a small book about the film and everything to do with it, as far as I know. I haven't read it yet, but very nice job with this. And I'm still kind of learning about Italian horror films. It's kind of my blind spot. So I am slowly making my way through a lot of different things, and this adds to that pile of stuff that I just am diving into. So next up, we have The Nesting from 1981. A writer suffering from agoraphobia rents an isolated house so she can concentrate on her writing. She doesn't know that the house is a former brothel and is inhabited by the ghosts of dead prostitutes. So this is directed by Armand Weston, who did a whole lot of very stuff, if you know what I mean. This stars Robin Groves, who was in Silver Bullet, which is one of the few werewolf movies that I really enjoy, and Sliver, which was another recent Vinegar Syndrome release. It's on the shelf now. John Carradine is also in this film, who love John Carradine. He's got a whole family of, he's basically Hollywood royalty, who was in the Astro Zombies. Poster of that on the wall that Mrs. Newlydead got me for a gift. And The Night Strangler, which, if you're not familiar with Kolchak, The Night Stalker, you know, that TV series are the first two films. This was the second film that was produced for TV audiences with Taryn McGavin. Good stuff. Kind of the predecessor to The X-Files in a lot of ways. A little bit of trivia here. This is on the Section 3 Video Nasties list. Again, with Vinegar Syndrome, you've got a lot of cardboard here, which is cool. I'm not knocking it. It's just, you know, it is a lot that you get for your money. So this is, again, another 4K release. The information there, front and back. Inside, you have the Blu-ray and 4K of the film. And again, you have a nice little booklet here. You've got the artwork there, and then you've got the alternate artwork on the back, which is okay. Inside, you've got information about the film, and this film is got a lot of positive love and a lot of negative love. I've not watched it yet, so I can't say. But I've heard a lot of mixed things about it, so I'm very curious to see kind of where I fall on, you know, the radar. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, last up for this April subscriber box, we have a twofer. We have on the first film on the set is Devil Doll from 1964, which is about an evil hypnotist ventriloquist who plots to gain an heiress's millions of dollars. This is directed by Lindsay Schoenteff, who did the second best secret agent in the world, and Harry and the Hookers. This stars Bryant Halliday, who is in The Projected Man and Tower of Evil. I have a hair here on my something. I don't know where that came from. And a little bit of trivia here. Like the ventriloquist dummy in the similar segment of Dead of Night from 1945 or 54, which is on the shelf, the doll's name is Hugo. Hugo the dummy was performed by Sadie Corey, a 4-foot-tall woman. Then, on the other side of this, we have on the back of the slipcase, we have the other film here, Curse of the Voodoo from 1965. It's about a big game hunter who bags a taboo lion in Africa, returns to London, and feels a Simba chef's wrath. Chef? Chiefs. Weird if it was a chef. This is also directed by Lindsay Schoenteff, who did Big Zapper and number one of the Secret Service, which is kind of opposite of the other film that he directed. This again stars Bryant Halliday, who was in Until I'm Thirsty, Account Settlements, both translated from French. They were only had French titles, so I had to use translator to see if hopefully I got those right. And those are the entire films in his filmography, the ones that I've given you. A little bit of trivia here. Originally called Curse of Simba, but also known as Voodoo Blonde or Blood Death, the film was cut by several minutes and released as Curse of the Voodoo in the United States. It's a double feature with Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster, which I definitely need to see. Now, just a little added bonus here. Frankenstein and the Space Monster was from 1965, and it's about a Martian princess and a doctor that replaced the women on Mars who were destroyed by an atomic war by raiding Puerto Rico while a shot-down android terrorizes everybody. So sounds like it's bonkers and just right up my alley. Got to check that one out at some point. So again, we've got the delightful slipcover artwork here. Inside, we've got the same artwork. Got the information on the back there. Inside, we have, well, let's get that out of there. We have the same art that's on the box. So I won't take the disc out. But we do have, again, another fancy little booklet here. This is just a Blu-ray, no 4K this time, which gives you information about the films, of course. And I'm really excited about Devil Doll. I really enjoyed Dead of Night. I like a good killer doll movie. And this one, being from when it's at, just really piqued my interest. So as soon as I saw it was coming out, I got very excited. So looking forward to that one here. Hopefully I'll be able to see that soon. And sorry about that. On our website, I have a blog where I write movie reviews. So you can go there and check out. I do review movies quite frequently. And so a lot of these ones that don't make it on Dollars for Drive-In end up as a review on the site. I also have a Letterboxd account, which I can put that information up here. But all of my reviews for everything I watch this year are on there, as well as the majority of last year as well. So check that out. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember that tomorrow is not guaranteed, so don't forget to unbox your heart. See you soon.
Should be done, you see, between the real and the unreal. The dead might be looking in. Halloween, the festival of Samhain. Happy Halloween.